offensive guys don't think they can be wrong. If we outnumber them in the box, nobody teaches stock blocking out on the perimeter. They spread you out, and then nobody teaches stock blocks, and they run an interior run play with pass routes on the perimeter. And if you want to stop the run, then somehow, some way, guys in space are going to have to make spatial tackles. And if you come out today, that's what we're going to be working on, a lot of spatial tackles, because we didn't do a very good job at that in the last time we went live. And we're going to be working on that, linebackers and corners, safeties and linebackers and things like that. And then, so those guys need to be athletic and be able to move their feet and tackle in space. 100% right.
Coach, who are some of the guys you mentioned tackling there, who are some of the guys that have come the longest way and maybe improved in tackling, especially out of those secondary guys?
Well, up front, I think we've been pretty good. At linebacker, I feel like Kirkland's been he's been a beast this camp and tackled really well. In the secondary, I think, I think, again, we haven't done a lot of live, so I can't really say that. But Abernathy's been pretty consistent. Todd Kelly's been a pretty good tackler. Gaulden's been a pretty good tackler. The corners, Sutton's a very, very good tackler, I think. Emmanuel Mosley's a good tackler. Balin Buchanan's a really good tackler. They've shown me that they have the ability to tackle in space.
You have a number of guys on defense with bloodlines.
That's cool, I think.
How important is that, or how much does that help guys that have that?
We had Todd Kelly. I think I've told you guys I do a joke of the day. Sometimes I have a freshman stand up and tell a joke. In the defensive meetings, some of them funnier than others. And we've done a word of the day. And Todd Kelly talked today, and he talked about how much Tennessee football's meant to him. And his father obviously went here as a VFL, and he's in his third year in the program, trying to kind of graduating from a young player to a veteran. And he talked about roles today. That was his word of the day: role. Understand your role, do your job, and that was great. Khalil McKenzie is obviously a VFL on the defensive side, a Nigel Warrior. And I still remember the first conversation I ever had with Nigel Warrior. I said, who's the best DB? Because there's only one DB, Dale Carter. So I mean, they're proud of that, and they have great pride, and they play with great pride. And that's, to me, I think, and you know this, I talk about this all the time. I think every kid who grows up in the state of Tennessee should grow up with, I'll give my all for Tennessee today. On their, that should be the blanket we give them. And every kid should grow up dreaming of being at this place. With the tradition, the history, the facilities, the administration, the people we have here. This is a special place.
Bob, when you talk about that,
yeah, I do. I like Dylan. He's